Ladies and gentlemen, I have found the one thing that takes longer to load than Feed the Beast. Bloody hell. Welcome to our look at the Rimconquista Medieval Fantasy Mod Pack. This is a collection of 365 medieval and fantasy content and quality of life mods. And there's no technology past medieval in this set, so things are going to get a little, medieval on our asses, I guess. Guns apparently still exist, but mostly in the form of slow-firing muskets. This mod pack features animals from myths and folklores, monsters, demons, ratmen, historically based factions, and more. Already, we have 4 of our lovely, lovely elves. There's a range of scenarios. I chose the one with elves. We've got Twinkie, Legolas, the Hare, and Mr Spock. Yeah. So Legolas was actually a name designed by the game itself, the mod pack. I just wanted to keep him because, well, it's Legolas, isn't it? Felt like a good old elf lad. Anyway, so yes, we have got mounts in this. Look, Mr Spock is already off. He's already off on horseback, having a bit of a look around. We've got Fog of War in this map, so we don't know what the hell's going on. We have a bit of lag because there is over 360 mods, so there will be a bit of stuttering here and there, even on my super incredibly good computer. Limestone chunks. We've got copper walls over here. Got copper ore, coal, a brownstone wall, and yeah, more copper. So I'm really inexperienced with large amounts of mods or whatever. I have had a little bit of a practice on a different map with this, just to get used to some of the peculiarities of having so many mods and having different ways of doing things. Oh look, Legolas is buggering up as well. So I do know some things, just in the early stages, like the whole wood situation is a bit more complicated, just a little bit. So first of all, what I want to do is unforbid everything on the map. There is actually a key for this now. Allow 12 things across the map. We need a storage area, so let's just quickly whip that up. Stockpile zone. We'll do it where there's no rich soil. I think this is all the brown stuff is actually rich soil, so we don't want to use that up. What I'll probably do is surround that with walls at some point. I'm going to use this as a base, I think, because it's literally right next to where we started. The scroll speed seems nuts. I'm not quite sure if this has been modded to make it insanely fast, but whatever. I'm also going to leave the learning helper up there. It's a bit annoying, I know, but occasionally things might pop up that might be useful for me. So no, really. A structure. So wood, you can't just chop down trees and get wood. You have to convert it into lumber. So I will actually be giving them a bit of a chopping duty. The green stuff is stuff that I can chop. Red isn't quite grown yet. I'm going to do it all across the map. Really give them something to do. Legolas is already having a bit of a sweepy poos. We've already got some steel, which we didn't start with. I think they must have gone and retrieved that from somewhere. It looks like they already have had a bit of an explore over here, possibly whilst they were, well, because I unforbid everything. But I will have a bit of a look around. I'm going to get someone on. What I'm going to do is let's get Legolas on the go. Actually, I think Mr Spock is actually the owner of these horses, or whatever the hell you call it. So let's mount you up. There we go. Mr Spock matched breathing with Kiku. Creepy little bugger, Mr Spock. Right, so Mr Spock is going to go exploring some of these mountains to try and see what else we can actually find. We can actually see most of this stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that. This is really fast, this scrolling. Let's have a bit of a look up here. Just see what we've actually got. This is really fast. It's really good for exploring this mount situation. Yeah, we're really exposing the map over here. Oh, we found some lads. Some stags and all that. Let's have a bit of a look over here. That is... oh, a completely sealed area. But we didn't get any warnings, so I'm not going to worry too much. Right, let's go over here. Blah, 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 blah. Horses can go through shallow water. Yes, they can. What have we got there? We've got some copper ore. Hey, what's this? Roundish slate mosaic. Oh my god, what's that? It's a pop-top claw. No, it's a boulder mitt, a wild creature. A large genetically engineered crab. Quite peaceful, preferring to ignore any form of assault it may receive. Its predators are more likely to die of old age than to take down such an armoured creature. Alright. Wild pod. The lumbering mass of apparently decomposing plant matter. Although risky, the wild pod can be hunted. Oh, apparently it absorbs bullets. Oh, God. Well, they're not going to be a threat, hopefully. Let's have a quick wander over here. And then we'll actually get properly into building. Normal steam geyser. Fine. I don't think we're going to be having any geothermal generators, though, if technology doesn't get beyond medieval. We're not really finding much up there. Let's have one last foray over there. Hey, look at that! What's Legolas doing? I think he just had a wash. Well, either that or a drink. Right, let's have a go around here. Now I found a little bit of a housey poos. Nothing spectacular. Quickly check any gem stuff over here. I say gem, whatever. Or... oh, we've got some mineable salt, Peter. Not quite sure why I'm suddenly talking to Peter. What's that? Oh, mineable sulfur. Okay. Well, okay, let's de-draft. I'll let you go home. And let's actually start building what we need to build. I'll actually start... hey, what's this? Wild heel root. Ooh, hello. Harvest that. There's actually quite a lot of stuff. There's a berry bush. It does actually look weirdly like berry tits. Berry tits? Berry tits. Let's stop growing stuff. A couple of fields on the green spots, because that's more fertile. I think this is all rich soil, all this stuff. Yeah, rich soil. God, there's a lot of rich soil. This is a very rich area. Nice. Plant-wise, I don't really know all the different plants, so I'm going to leave that one on potatoes and maybe change this to rice, just so we've got a bit of a variety. I think rice is quite quick growing. Now we do need to make sure that we are able to turn wood into lumber. Right, have we actually got any wood stored now? Oh, we've got some golden birch logs, there we go. We haven't actually done very much of this. Hey, look, they're all gardening away now. We really do like it. Let's have a look at the work orders. Change that there. Growing. I really have to tilt my head. This is really hard to see. Yeah, everyone's a good old grower, aren't they? Look at that. We will need more crafting. Let's give the hair a bit of crafting action. We've got a rally point. We should probably do something about that. I'm not sure where that comes under. It's... oh, zone, that's it. Rally point area. Don't know what that means, so I'm just going to bring it there, just to get rid of that thing that appears. Oh, there's 462 wood, so we actually do have a bit of that. I'm going to turn that into lumber using the crafting spot. No, let's see, lumber. So here we can only turn any kind of wood into mixed lumber. So I'll do that forever. This will get us started, and then we can build a place where we can actually... in fact, we might even be able to do this already. A woodworking table. Oh no, actually we do need mixed lumber for this. So, as I understand it, as I say, I've played around with this very little. As I understand it, you have to do this manually at first, then we can build a woodworking table. In fact, let's be doing that. Let's just be placing that somewhere. And then we can actually make whatever kind of lumber we want, instead of just mixed lumber. Whilst they're doing that, let's get some... now, I can't select normal wood yet, because he hasn't actually made any regular lumber. Oh, he has now! Plop. Right, so that should now give me the option of just wooden wall. So I'll bung in that there, that there. Doors. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be our... what we'll do... oh, nice wooden bridge. Ooh. What we'll do here is put some sleeping spots down. So that's under furniture, isn't it? There's so many things down here now. Furniture. Furniture's up there. There's 4 lads, so let's literally just do that. Just so they make sure that they do actually sleep what will be indoors at some point soon. I just don't like that bloody mallow sapling thing. I don't know why it's so big. If it's just a bloody sapling. If it is a mallow sapling... oh yeah, so the big lads are actually mallow, and the little lads are golden birch. Okay, that's fine. They do talk to each other. About constructing batteries. How do they know about batteries? That's not very medieval, is it? Maybe medieval batteries made out of wood. And burns surprisingly easily. Got some more heel root there. Let's harvest that. So I want to make sure that this goes under protection, so it's structure. I'm going to play this like regular RimWorld to a lot of extent, simply because I don't know the potential of all the mods. But we'll see how it goes anyway. We haven't got any wood at all. We do need this to actually speed up a bit. So we have got 2 people crafting, but it's just a case of people doing what they're supposed to do quickly. Oh, anyway, the hare's doing this. It takes quite a while. I have a feeling this is all going to take quite a bit of time. Let's make sure this is all good. I'll probably make another room. God, this is getting, yeah, a little laggy. And it's never going to run smooth, I don't think, with this many mods. I'll make some bedrooms. Although bedrooms, how important is that in the short term? It's important enough, I think. Let's do this. We'll do a 3x3 room. Oh my god, that just lagged so much that it just buggered up. What I'm trying to do. Right, just going to copy like that. Oh, I actually did that perfectly, pretty much. Right, now we need doors, which is under structure. Let's put the doors up there. Already I've accidentally forgot to put the doors into here. That's a bit annoying. Actually, what we'll do, we'll cancel that and we'll put the door there instead. That'll speed things up just ever so slightly. So that's going to be under a roof soon, so things will stop degrading. Right, so the hair is getting very busy. It is now 8 PM, so people will be going to bed quite soon. So this is going to be... I suppose this is going to turn into our production room. It's not very big at the moment, so what I might do is expand to like that. And then I'll chop down these walls later on once things have got going. So we can see most of the map now. Let's have a look at the world whilst they're just well, actually, I'll speed things up. Oh god, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? As you can see, if things go really fast, it does get kind of jerky. But yeah, everyone's going to... Oh, Mr. Spock's on horse. And now he's not. Right, anyway, let's look at the world. Let's see what's going on. So we're near the northeastern Garbrew Forest, and there's the Danebrium Mountains to the west. We have other factions. We've got the Alliance faction. Imaginative. We've got the Coalition of Tahiki, who's actually hostile. The Uncouth Troop of Jern. Hostile. Up here we've got the Council of the Green Mole. The Queens of Death. And the Roman Empire, who we're actually quite neutral with. What have the Romans ever done for us? And also, the biome we're on is actually the Malone Forest, a nice little rare little biome. Some nuts biome stuff down here. Look at this, they've got Chaos Wastes. And also the old Minaridos Point. Actually giving us a full-on... Oh, the Blood Brew Spring... I've given us a full globe here, but a small globe. The Gentle Far Shrew. God damn it. Peculiar is not the word. The word is the... well, bird, I guess. Let's floor up. And now I checked through these and discovered that there's 2 cans of wooden floor, weirdly, from different mods. This one requires 3 mixed lumber, and this one requires 2. So, I'm going to use the 2, I think. Again, using crappy old mixed lumber. We'll get a bench up and running quite soon. In fact, let's concentrate on doing that. Let's not make any more walls. Let's concentrate on making the bench. So, next morning... Did I actually place the bench? No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. It's over there. It's really hard to see. Right, so as soon as... Who's actually the builder here? Let's have a look. As soon as we're up and running properly this morning, I want to get the bench made, so... Tilt my head so I can see construct. Ah, so it's Twinkie. Twinkie is the constructor. I think the hair can help out. I'll put it on 4 because... No, actually, I'll put it on 3. So the hair is over there. What are you doing? You're equipping... Oh, you're carrying Lembas. Probably going to eat it. There we go. I won't interrupt you eating. Right. We need more mixed lumber. So I think Legolas is going to take care of that at the moment. As soon as we've got enough mixed lumber, we are going to make the woodworking table, because I think this is taking way too long. Right. Place that down. Is that going to be enough? Only 30. Oh, they're going to use it up for all the other stuff. God damn it. Right, well... I'm going to forbid that. So they don't actually use it. Wait until we've got enough. And then I'll force them to make the woodworking table. I wonder if there's like a way of prioritising it a different way, but I don't know it yet, so let's do that. Come on. Legolas. Oh, he's having another wash. There is actually a whole set of plumbing things you can do. Look, bogs. There's also, I've discovered this. You can actually set dates for them to celebrate. Like you can actually celebrate the anniversary of them landing on the planet. Like have an all-day celebration, for instance. They can celebrate their birthdays. They're not anything to worry about. But we can also create our own celebrations. Like if we wanted to make a day that celebrates poo. Actually, that's not a poo day. I should just call it. No. Yeah, let's call it Lav Day. We'll set it for tomorrow, so we can hopefully see how this all works. Let's have it just in the evening. So Lav Day. There we go. We can celebrate the awesome power of bogs. Now, as I understand it, that will trigger a party. So we'll actually bung in a. Oh, it's not under recreational. What's it under then? Misc, isn't it? A party spot. We'll have a little party spot. They can do it in there. They can party in there. Now we actually have now got 90 wood. So, where's Twinkie gone? I order you. Allow. I order you to use that wood. That is mixed lumber. We need 75. Why can't we do that? Oh, there we go. It just took a bit of time. Right, so now we're going to make this bench. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now we can set the bill to make... Well, we can either make more mixed lumber, or we can make dedicated lumber. Then we can actually make coloured types of walls instead of just like wooden walls. However, for now I'm going to keep it in mixed lumber, and I'm going to do it forever. Which means the crafting spot is now obsolete, although bloody Legolas has just started to use it. Right, let's wait until you've finished doing that. Oh, the hair is actually using the proper one now. Good. Right, we'll remove that bill. Mr. Spock, get out of the house on the horse. It's making the place look silly. No horses in the house. You bastard. Right, so let's do all that and that. It's a bit jerky. When we put it on 2-speed, it does get very jerky, which is slightly obnoxious. So I might keep it on 1-speed for now, because there's still quite a bit to do. They need to... Oh, we've got berries! It actually says berries, which is convenient. Berries. The hare's on the move. Good old the hare. I think the hare is... I can't remember... I think the hare is Legolas's sister? Let's have a look at the bio. Elf villager. Oh, it wouldn't actually tell us there, will it? Social. Yeah, brother. Legolas. Alright. Small talk, +1. So everyone seems to like each other in this, which is handy. The hare's bio used to be a Sindar elf child. And now an elf poet. As she came of age, the hare grew quite fond of the art of weaving words. She strove to become an orator of renown. Her charismatic command of language led her to be widely sought after, not just for poems, but for the comfort of her company, and her skillful negotiations. That gives her a bit of the old social action, which is nice. For some reason they're concentrating on making bloody wood floors, when there's walls to be made all over the shop. Ah, here we go. Legolas is actually now making lumber. Is it any faster? We've actually got a shit ton of, what's that? Golden birch lumber. So we could use that at a pinch. We've also got hay, for reasons. We're going to outstrip the size of room, aren't we, quite soon? So the whole problem with beds is... Furniture, is we do actually need cloth. Which is a problem because we don't actually have any to hand. So, I think we need to actually make a, what is it, a tailor's loom. This also requires mixed lumber. We should put this. Can we flip it? I don't want the chair to be there. Anywhere I put it is going to be in the way. What we'll do is I'll get rid of this crafting spot. It automatically pulls that menu up whenever I click on it. Deconstruct, there we go. Now we can put in the... I'm trying to make this as efficient as possible. Now we can put in the production of wood, tailor's loom. We can sort that out. We also could do with some furniture, some stalls. Now, where was the seat? Can't remember if the seat was at the top or the bottom. God damn it. We can test this out, hang on. It's at the top, right. Furniture. Wooden stool. There. Well, I really could do with them really moving on with this production lark, but not quite sure how to speed them up other than build another one. So they are slowly but surely building things up. So let's give them a bit of speed for a while. Good news, today is Lav Day, and it's also just started to piss down, as we're all in bed. This is now, what is it? 1 o'clock in the morning. Not really much we can do at the moment, it's dark as dicks. Everyone's a kip. Let's be starting to mark out where we want to make some food tables, or just one. I think, at the moment, all we can really do is the basic fueled food prep table. Oh, everyone's miserable. Possibly because it's raining. Maybe they just all hate each other. Can't say I blame them. Oh, I'd like to have slotted that in there. Oh, level up! Legolas reached level 9 in animals. Now, with food prep, well, probably need it to be near the food store. I don't know what we're going to do about keeping food cold in this. Hang on, I've just lost the thing. Where's it gone? There it is. I'll just put that there randomly. We're going to just process things like berries, I guess. But that's going to take a bit of time. That's not going to take a bit of time. They've literally already made it, whilst I was literally trying to finish a sentence. So there's quite a lot of stuff we can make, but we haven't really got anything to... we can cook a simple meal using whatever. We'll do until... what? There, we'll flip that up to 20. They've already made one! I haven't even finished yet and they've already made one. Or maybe that's just because... someone actually made a simple meal while I wasn't even paying any attention whatsoever. We could have made a campfire, I guess. What's the temperature like? 20 degrees. Oh, everything's fine heat-wise at the moment, so we don't need to worry about heat. I think it'll get down to 0 in the winter, or maybe worse. Mr Spock's got more medical. Oh, it's now Dr Spock. Yeah. For some reason those floors didn't take. Not quite sure why that happened. Let's be doing that. Oh. Try to make the loom. Failed to make the loom. That's annoying. We'll have to try that again. So, we need to turn something into cloth and then use wood and then we can make beds, but not until then. So they are still finishing things off a little bit, but this is now indoors, so we can actually... Oh god, I really shouldn't have put that thing there, should I? Let's just put that... Oh, it's just everything... It's annoying. Let's put it actually down here instead. We can deconstruct all this. What can we use? X for this. We're going to have a nice big room. Level up. The hair is now level 5 in construction, which is good. Actually, that's quite a useful little thing there. I like that. Right, let's make a big room. It automatically has floor on there, interestingly. That's fascinating. Just thought I'd mention it. There's also that missing bit of wall there, but I'm okay with that. Raccoon! Kill! For some reason. Where's it gone? I wasn't paying attention. I think I scrolled away from it. It's gone now. Oh, Willow! It was a long-awaited party. A party for Lav Day! Yay! A long-awaited party! Although this is elves, not hobbits. You can be hobbits in this, which is nice. Everyone's having a hell of a party. Party, party, party. The hare had a short chat with Legolas about their opinions of each other. Oh, hello. Visitors have arrived. Don't interrupt my party. They are afraid to enter your territory for the following reasons. No guest beds. Holy shit. Guest... Can we just, have a guest barracks, maybe? Interesting. Hang on. Visitors prefer to sleep in beds. You can convert beds to guest beds using the For Guests button. Well... Okay. So we do need... Well, we do actually need to set up our bed-making facilities, don't we? Here's the loom. Weave 20 cloths. Is there anything that's just... use whatever? Unwanted apparel. Okay, so we can burn our clothes, presumably, or tear up our clothes to make new clothes. But 20 cloth. Oh, that consolidates by the looks of it. This is tricky. I'm not quite sure what to use for here. We may have to plant stuff. Let's see what we can grow. It's going to take quite a while, sadly. I'm sure there must be a quicker way there must be an easy way of doing it. But let's be growing. Let's do it up here, actually. We can grow. Can we actually grow any of that stuff? Ah, there's a scroll. There is actually a scroll bar. All right. So what can we actually... Oh, there's loads of stuff we can make. We can make cotton. How long does cotton take? It takes 8 days. That's quite a lot. Can we make devil roots? Whatever it is. We'll flip past that. Dandelions, heel root, all sorts of stuff. Or flax. So that's twice as long. I think we're going to have to go for cotton. That's going to take 8 days. Stone root. An edible root that only dwarves eat. Well, cotton, I guess. Feels like there must... Is it dark? It's getting dark again. They're having a party, aren't they? The party has now finished. So we are now going to grow some cotton, which is actually probably a very good thing anyway. But I'm sure there must be a different way. I think I'll spend tonight checking that out. 2 o'clock in the morning, and the rain has finally eased up, which is nice. What I think I might do is hunt for leather, which we can turn into clothing as well. So wildlife. I think it may have to be something really basic. Actually, we'll go for hair. Long, beautiful hair. It gives us 15 leathers. We need 50 bits of leather to actually turn into some kind of weird cloth stuff. Which ain't great. It'll give us a feel for how this... Oh, hello. Oh, we need to actually give faction name. The elven lads. And we also need to give the settlement a name. We need to give it a really elfy name. Like, Florirora, or Floininuni, or Loriflo Mo Dreamo Pisso Land. There. Your faction is known as the Elven Lads, and this community is known as the... Oh no. The Loriflomo Roro Pisso Land, or whatever it's called. Right, there. We are now established elf lads. Now let's quickly do some more of that hunting stuff that I was trying to do. Don't render map image. I don't know where all these hares are, but... I'm sure they'll go hunting, the idle foxes. Eventually. Maybe they'll hunt on horseback. That'd be cool. Well, someone's having another wash. Twinkie the wash lad. Let's have a look at our work orders. Haul plus. Haul urgently, alright. Hunting, well, look like Legolas, who's injured. Why is Legolas injured? What have you been doing? Log. Oh, the hare. Oh, we had a right old fight with the hare. Well, by the looks of it, he did survive anyway. I don't really want to... I kind of like... Maybe... Legolas might be best with a bow instead. Although we are actually sleeping at the moment, admittedly. But get out. You can pick up your bow and then go and recover. The hare is on the move. Where are you going? Oh, you have to have another wash. That's good because you're a dirty little elf. So let's add this as a bill as many times as we can. But we haven't actually got the leather just yet. Oh, hang on, we will actually need, therefore, a butcher's table. Requiring mixed lumber. So Twinkie, where's Twinkie gone? Go, oh, we can't, we need more mixed lumber. Oh, We really don't have much, do we? Do we have any chopping going on at the moment? I'm not sure we do. Oh, there's chopping for days down there. Right, so we just need to make this so we can actually butcher. Did we actually... I don't know where that hare was. It might have just been left somewhere. It looks like there's blood there, but that might be just some sort of grass. I think it is. It's just some red grass. So I don't know where that hair situation went down. We could shoot the raccoon. Hunt it! Oh, hello there. Hair's on the move. Oh, you're off to clean some dirt. Not being very efficient so far. People are just hanging out, I think. Actually, what is Mr. Spock doing? Oh, he's literally just wandering. Why is Spock not doing out? I'll get you doing something. You could be... I think we just need to get chopping going on, so... remind me. Me. There's... Wood cutting is... What does that come under again? Oh, plank cut. Everyone's a plank cutter. Even Mr. Spock is, but... Aren't you going to do anything? Oh, Twinkie and the hair... Oh, Twinkie is actually starting to do some cutting. Mr. Spock's just hanging out. I'm pretty sure you should go and chop some trees. But no, Mr. Spock's too good for chopping, apparently. There's another hare. One of the few I hadn't actually chosen to hunt. We can actually get a range of leathers and patch it all together. Oh, the hare's finally... we're finally getting some lumber. That should be enough to make this. You know, you need 95. I think that'll take us up to... Where are you putting it? Seem to be going a bit rogue there. Oh no, you actually are putting it in the... Yeah, there we go. We are now building our butcher's table. And then... What's that? There's like a target on the move. Is that just a graphical... Oh, it's a hare. It is a hare. It's just invisible. There's an invisible hare. For reasons. I think that's definitely a glitch. Right, here we go. Bill. Butcher creature. As many times as we can. And so we'll also have some food, which will be nice. There we go. Legolas is now fully healed, so go do stuff. Go do stuff. Legolas, do something. Oh! Well, things happen there. Oh, look, Legolas is on the move. He's hunting on the move. He's got his bow out. And now he's hunting the squirrel. That was very effective. Yes. We are now mad for squirrel meat and assorted other things. Oh, got bone. Got bone. We've also got some light leather. So if we accumulate enough leather, we'll be able to turn that into whatever the hell we're doing. Twinkie's level 7 in plants. And then we'll be able to finally make some cloth. And we might actually be able to make some goddamn beds. Finally. I'm wondering whether we should just... We'll bung them in for now. We'll only give them single beds. Because normally I'd go straight onto double beds, but the requirement is so high in this. I don't really want to worry about that just yet. We'll replace them as necessary. We'll also need those guest beds. But now we've finally got the basics up and running, so we'll stop here. We'll probably turn this into a series. I've had a bit of a dabble in this now, and it's intriguing. There's plenty to discover. As I said earlier, there's all sorts of crazy stuff in this. There's werewolves and things. I mean, look, there's 5 days until next full moon. I don't think we've actually got any werewolves in the colony at the moment, thankfully, but they will turn, so all good. Anyway, yep, so I'm sure we'll pick this up again. And so, yeah, subscribe to the channel to be notified when new stuff goes live. And the next episode of this. And make sure that you turn on notifications for the channel. Otherwise, YouTube might not bother telling you anything. Ah, good old YouTube. Okay, see you next time.